I think you're really trying to get people to actually sort of change the way they think and do, and you have to start with just a little drop, right, to sort of make a small change. I encourage people in my breakout session that even if your owner or your contractor isn't totally on board with what you're doing, that if you just try little things, it could have an impact in the way you work. It may change your perceptions of your work. It may actually just make your work more fun. And so if selfishly all it does is make your work more enjoyable, that's still very worthy.
I think some of the focus on the keynote right before lunch today about conversations and relations and kind of how interacting with employees, it was just refreshing to hear something that I feel strongly about.
This is my 3rd year as a facilitator, and so hearing the aha moments of the people really gives me a great insight of what's happening in our industry and what people are taking back to their organizations.
I loved the interaction, the small groups that we did. Very helpful, very enlightening. Was able to take a lot of the topics that were discussed and apply it to kind of what's going on outside of the symposium. So it was pretty cool to see the direct effect that this has had, at least for me.
I see ripple intent at multiple levels and how the symposiums function. What we're really doing is giving people an opportunity to be inspired, to aspire to become better people and learn how to care for each other at work. And a lot of that is through self-awareness, right? How do I show up every day? How do you interpret me? And me learning how to communicate how I'm interpreting you so that we can just improve the overall experience.
I think today was the reminder of the importance of true, honest communication coming from a place with a little vulnerability and a little less fear.
So ripple intent for me is really thinking about a pond and how all those ripples can touch each other, and that I only have the effect of one ripple, but if I help in that moment, in my ripple, in my realm of influence, others can then, with their stone, ripple, and I hope that their ripple is much, much larger than mine. By what I'm willing to invest, that then they can go out and that pond becomes a huge lake, and that lake becomes an ocean.
I would say by the end of Friday, we were a team, 100%. And we just came off an exercise where everyone shared all the things that they're gonna do on Monday when they go back. And there's no better way to energize, so I love that.
It may not be very specific, here's a solution, or we solved X, Y, or Z problem. What people do walk away with is 2 things. One is, I have a few things I can try with a group on Monday or Tuesday when I get back to the office or back to my project team or back to my organization. Hey, we did this cool activity or that activity, let's try it. More importantly for me is when they walk away and go, I can change the world. They get inspired, they get fired up, and they feel like they have the energy and the power and the support from those around them, that they're gonna make a difference on Monday. They're gonna go tackle something that has been untackleable before, that they can actually get together and maybe grab a few other people at this event and say, hey, it's time we go and try to do X. And by Monday, they are so fired up and ready to go that that energy and that positivity and that will to go make a difference, it pops into wherever it is that they are. And we see that, feel that, and hear those stories, and that is success when we do these things.